ragged and funny, but we'll travel alone, singing a song, side by side. For we don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load, side by side.
I'm Allison Munroe. I'm Chief Executive of HS2 Limited, the company that has been asked by the government to develop proposals for high-speed railway line. The government is proposing a high-speed rail network that would involve high-speed lines from London to Birmingham and then extending on with lines to Manchester and a separate line to Leeds. In a two-stage process, the first phase would be a line to London to Birmingham with a connection to High Speed 1, the existing high-speed line to the Channel Tunnel, and then the second phase would involve the extensions to Manchester and to Leeds, and at that stage the government would provide a branch to Heathrow as well. What we're currently doing is consulting people on both whether that strategy is right, is there a need for a high-speed railway line, and is this the right proposal for addressing the problems that will arise in the future, is the Y network to Manchester and Leeds the right high-speed network, and in addition to that a detailed proposal for the particular route between London and Birmingham. And we are here today in West Ruislip to answer people's questions about those proposals, both about the overall strategy, why the government is proposing this, what exactly the detailed proposals are, how they'll affect people in these areas, hopefully to inform them better about what the government is proposing so that they can respond to the consultation. The consultation started in February and will be ending at the end of July, so we're encouraging as many people as possible to come along to events like this one in West Ruislip today, so to see the proposals and to ask us questions and to respond to the consultation. The reason the government is proposing a high-speed railway network is that given the experience in the past when the number of people travelling on the railways has increased significantly over the past 15 years or so, that is likely to continue in the future. And looking at the current line between London and Birmingham and the northwest, that is expected to be full by about the mid-2020s. So the government has looked at what is the best way of addressing this problem that will arise with our railways becoming increasingly crowded in the future. And the best way of dealing with that problem is to provide a new high-speed line. So the benefits it will bring are not just about journey time savings, although that's certainly important, but it actually will greatly relieve overcrowding on the existing railway, which will grow in the future. But even more than that, it's not just about journey times and capacity, but experience of other high-speed railways have shown that high-speed railways can generate real economic benefits as well. They bring businesses closer together, increase their labour markets, greatly increase the connectivity between our major cities and allow them to function more effectively as economic centres, and that would bring benefits to the economy as a whole. In developing the proposals, though, we do recognise that a major project like this will inevitably have consequences for people directly affected by the route, and we do fully understand the strength of feeling and concern that some people have about how the proposals would affect them. We have already done a lot of work to try to minimise the effects of the route. For example, we've introduced additional so-called green tunnels in the Chiltern area. We've looked at what mitigation could be provided, though more work would need to be done in terms of what could be provided in terms of noise barriers and so on to reduce noise. But if the government decides to proceed with this, we would carry on to do further work to try to ensure that we do minimise the effects of the railway.
Tootsie, goodbye. Toot, toot, tootsie, don't cry.